Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Next, we look into what is meant by relevant range. Okay, throughout the range of possible levels of activity, a straight line relationship usually does not exist for either variable cost or fixed cost. So, what is meant by relevant range? You are looking at the certain range of which the characteristics or the behavior that you mentioned about the fixed cost and variable cost holds. So, this one you are saying that they have a straight line relationship, but does it exist throughout? Okay, only is actually only true for a certain range. So relationship between variable cost and changes in the activity level is often curvilinear. Okay, what do you mean by curvilinear? So for fixed cost, the relationship is also a non-linear relationship. Linear relationship means a straight line. Okay, so if it is not a straight line, then it is a non-linear relationship because some fixed costs will not change over the entire range of activities while other fixed costs may change. Okay, this is, you can see the relevant range. Why do you have this curvilinear relationship? For your total variable cost, you are saying that there are the variable cost not increase directly and proportionally throughout. So it is true only for a certain range. Okay, the relationship can be curvilinear. Why do you have this? Okay, I will explain after this. The same goes with your total fixed cost. It can be a non-linear relationship. Maybe for a certain period, yes, you can have this one. But after some time, your fixed cost, after some time, maybe after a 3-year period, your fixed cost will increase. Instead of your rental is, let's say, 10,000 ringgit per month. Then rental after a certain period of time, then your rental instead of 10,000, it can be 15,000. So it increases. So it increases to the next level. After some time, maybe the rent being revised again, it can increase to, let's say, 20,000. So it is your fixed cost only true for a certain range. For a certain range, that range is called the relevant range. So for this one, so your fixed cost, you are saying that your fixed cost is constant. So your fixed cost is constant maybe for a certain a level of activity. For maybe it is for a certain, that is called the relevant range. The same goes with your variable cost. What if you buy your product, you buy your material. So you buy your material, but you, for example, you receive a discount. So that kind of the relationship will no longer be a linear relationship. So for your you need to understand what is meant by the relevant range. So range of activity over which a company expects to operate during a year, and then that behavior is only true for that relevant range. Why? For example, we are saying that variable costs increase proportionately with your level of activity. So it is true for this particular range. The same goes with your fixed cost. Okay. So if you see, the relevant range is it the range of activity in which variable cost will be curvilinear? Is it the range of activity in which fixed cost will be curvilinear? Or the range over which the company expects to operate during a year, or usually from 0 to 100% of operating capacity? So what is meant by the relevant range? It is the range over which the company expects to operate during that period or during that year. Okay, so hopefully you have a better understanding. You just need to know what is meant by the relevant range, because sometimes outside that particular range, then the cost will not behave as what you have identified earlier. So with that, I thank you.